Wagwan YouTube, Ficod here. Welcome to today's Destiny video. It does feel strange to be back in Destiny 1, especially because of all the Destiny 2 videos I've been making recently, but regardless, today I'm going to be showing you this week's best vendor weapon. But just before we jump in, I would like to say that if you do find this video enjoyable or informative in any way, that you make sure you slap that like button down below, and of course, if you would like more content like this from me, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, let's jump in. So, to get your hands on this week's best vendor weapon, come on over to Arak Jalal, the Dead Orbit vendor, and have a look at the rocket launcher Unto Dust 00. Let's take a look at the perks. So first off, we have Hard Launch, Smart Drift Control, Warhead Veneers, Field Scout, Lightweight, Spray and Play, Javelin, and finally Cluster Bombs. So as you can see, this rocket launcher does have quite low velocity, so for me you are going to want to pick Cluster Bombs and then Javelin for that velocity, and then Field Scout, although Spray and Play would be really good for PvE. We'll get into that in a minute. In terms of these three, I would just use Warhead Veneers. So this weapon looks quite a good roll. Let's see how it performs. In terms of PvP, this rocket launcher is very weak, so we're off to a good start, but the reason for that is the low velocity. The rockets just take too long to reach your target. Often you'll miss if you fire at long range, or you'll be killed before the rocket even gets there. And if you're coming up against someone who has a rocket launcher with tracking and high velocity, you will almost always be outgunned. Don't get me wrong, this weapon can be used to get yourself out of sticky situations, but I wouldn't recommend it. But where this weapon is very good is in PvE. Cluster Bombs and the high blast radius of this rocket launcher mean you can wipe out ads pretty quickly and get yourself out of a lot of trouble. Where the Cluster Bomb perk is even more useful is in terms of boss damage. The Cluster Bombs of the rockets do a hell of a lot of damage to bosses, and you will see them melt. Combine this with Spray and Play means in the raids this weapon is reloading fast and you're dealing a lot of damage, which is why I would recommend this weapon for any PvE activity, especially if it's Void Burn. Unfortunately, I can't do the same for Crucible. I'd probably just not bother with this weapon, although I guess it's usable. This weapon is the best of a bad bunch this week, so I'd probably say spend your marks on materials or save them for next week. But on that note, that about wraps up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to slap that like button down below and tell me what you think of this weapon in the comments. Also, if you really want to help me out, be sure to share this video, and in addition, if you want more content like this from me, be sure to subscribe. Also, for regular updates in the Destiny universe, be sure to follow my Twitter, that's linked down below. But in the meantime, I'm Ficod the Man. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.